So today I'm going to fly through a quick script or sketch that I've written, and it's basically a word cloud. So on the ESP32 I have a little TFT screen, and on that screen what I've done is I've set it up so that you can connect via a web browser or do a curl command from a terminal session and upload a word. That word will kind of appear randomly on the screen and kind of refresh and move around, and the background colors will change. You know, word clouds are nothing new, but it just seemed like kind of something fun to do, and maybe it could be used for something more interesting, I guess. Maybe something artsy, I don't know. But it took me a while to kind of get it right. But I'm using an Adafruit ESP32-S2 TFT feather, so I have to load, that's my screen and the libraries. I'm also using a different font and some Wi-Fi so I can connect to it. Here's just a list of all the fonts that are available, so I tried some out. Again, you're going to set, like usual, your SSID and password. You'll replace those, running a web server on it. So that's how we're going to upload things to the TFT or to the ESP32. I'm trying to fly through it because it's kind of long, and I want to just kind of get right to it. So here's the setup. Turn on the display. This is all about turning on the display. I've posted all of this code up on Github, and I'll put it in the description as well. Here's the Wi-Fi. Here's that it says the server started, and here's where it tells you your IP, and that's going to be important because that's how you're going to, put that in. That's how you're going to connect to it. You're going to put that in your URL bar. So here's a loop, and I put a lot of comments in here too. So yeah, I'm just going to zoom through. So basically, it pulls the, it makes sure the server is available. It flushes the cache, and then it starts looking for requests. If it gets a request, it breaks it up into separate words, and then it draws it. This is for the web browser, this portion. This portion will work with the curl command. I never got them both working simultaneously, and I just didn't feel like continuing because I had spent enough time goofing around on it. Here's where it splits the words up so that they're individual words. If you put a string of words, so here's where it changes the background to different colors. That was kind of a long thing to figure out. I kind of had to search all over different sources to kind of figure out how to do it and keep jamming away on it. Yeah, and here's where it sets the font and the background, and it converts the characters into an array, and the positioning and how it kind of moves it around. So that's the whole thing in a nutshell. So let me just show you what you would put in a browser. So for example, I'm browsing to, this is the IP address of the device, and I'm saying add words, question mark words equal hi, and that's basically doing a post, excuse me. And that'll post the word hi. It'll trim off the plus. I will show you an example with that. And then if we were to do it via the command line, here's a curl command, X, that's the type of post, or the type of, how do you describe it? Like kind of if you're saying you're doing it via web or whatever, so you post. Then here's a list of words. And I'm not sure that you actually need this portion right here. I think you may only need just the words themselves and then a trailing space and then the destination and add words, because there's a variable in here, add words, that you are looking for. So add the words to the body. See how it's popping up here? That's what's going to populate that. Okay, let's show it. Let's see what it does. Take it for a spin. All right. Okay, so I've already loaded the code, so we're booting it up, and it says connecting to Wi-Fi, connected, server started, and then there's the IP address. And if you wanted, you could give more detail on this URL. You could add the add words portion. But so for example, up here we have our browser. Right now it's configured for that. So add words hi. I'm going to hit enter, and then I'm actually going to stop it because I'm not properly sending a like kind of a 200 that when it's completed. But now when we pan back down, look what has happened. There it is. It's saying hi, and it's jumping around. Oh, that just refreshed to white. I guess it's random, so random could be white. Oh, now it's back to a different color. So that's what it's doing. So, I mean, we can add another word. Let's add, okay, I added a few more words, and you can see they kind of randomly appear and sort of step on each other. Sorry that there's a little glare there. That's better. So, maybe, I don't know, this could be useful. You could have a device connect to the ESP32. Perhaps you want this to be a controller for a whole bunch of ESP32s, and you have the ESP32s connect to this one by sending their information, and then it presents it on the front like, maybe you have 10 ESPs running and they're all doing different sensors, and you could have all the sensors send the output to this one via Wi-Fi and do posts. So that could be useful. Alrighty, that's about it. Hey, it's Ben. How's it going? This is a little bonus because I got something new in the mail. It's all the way from China. It took a while to get here, and I'm very excited. And my next video, I will bust this thing out, do a little unboxing, and see what it's like. I'm so excited. Okay, later.